Nigeria is close to attaining a polio-free status after marking 3 years since its last reported case of wild polio virus. Health experts say it's a significant milestone that could lead to the entire continent being declared polio-free. Before now, Nigeria had held the unenviable record of being one of 3 countries in the world where the polio disease is still endemic. Here is CGTN's Deji Badmus with more on that story.
The news is a very big deal for Nigeria if you consider the fact that just about 7 months ago, the country accounted for more than half of the world's polio cases. But with no report of a single case of the wild polio virus since 2016, Nigeria is now on the verge of being declared polio-free.
This is a monumental achievement towards the health and well-being of children throughout the country. It has been a hard, long, and at times trying road to reach this milestone, but one that has been worth every step. And we as UNICEF are proud to be an integral part of this journey with the government of Nigeria and all other partners.
Nigeria's battle against the polio virus had been seriously hindered by the Boko Haram insurgency in the country's northeast, where the last case of the virus was reported in 2016. Health workers had found it almost impossible to access the area for vaccination. But with the military succeeding in beating back the insurgents over the past 3 years, the situation has since changed, with health workers able to vaccinate many more under 5 children than before. Authorities had also massively scaled up the polio vaccination program across the country as well, reaching an unprecedented number of children.
Despite this significant progress, ending all forms of polio across the region remains an unfinished success story. The low immunization rates pose a major risk to other forms of polio virus outbreaks. Furthermore, inaccessibility to some children pose also a threat to sustain the recent gains.
Their warnings health authorities in Nigeria are taking very seriously, pledging not to let down their guards.
Polio campaigns will therefore continue in the current tempo and intensity to ensure that children and our environment are protected against all types of the polio virus, while further strengthening routine immunization against vaccine-preventable diseases. The implementation of Immunization Plus Days, IPDs, where we deliver oral polio vaccines to children under 5 years of age, irrespective of their immunization status, will continue even beyond 2020. This is aimed at boosting the population immunity in order to maintain polio WPV-free status.
If Nigeria could sustain or even scale up its current effort in the fight against the disease and remain without a single case of polio over the next few months, the World Health Organization would officially declare the country polio-free, and that in turn could set the entire continent on the path of being declared polio-free as well. Deji, CGTN, Lagos.